You probably thought you were going to be scrolling on TikTok right now. So did I. So did I. Well, if you're in the United States on TikTok, then you got this message earlier. I actually seen a couple of other creators posting a video showing this exact same message, pretty much confirming that TikTok will indeed shut down. So this is where I'm assuming that the people who saw that message spent their last moments, I guess, scrolling through TikTok until they eventually got this message. And once that happened, that was pretty much it for TikTok. So the only two options when you got that message is either to close the app or learn more, which would take you to another page where you can download your data or just log out of your account. So basically, we can't use TikTok anymore. Now, do I think this is the end of TikTok? Not really. Even though when you go to TikTok's website, it brings you to the exact same message. But if you pay attention to what it says on the bottom, this is why I believe TikTok isn't going anywhere. So if you didn't get a chance to read the fine print that says, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now, it pretty much says a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you, that means me, we can't use TikTok right now. But pay attention to what it says on the bottom of that message. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. So that kind of lets me know that TikTok may be temporarily unavailable right now, but more than likely it'll be back to normal, hopefully back to normal within the next couple of days. So if you didn't know, the CEO of TikTok, he recently went to Mar-a-Lago to go talk to President Trump a couple of weeks ago. And he's also going to be at his inauguration on January 20th. But I wanted to share this article right here. This is from NBC News. And this says Trump, he will most likely give TikTok a 90-day extension to avoid a ban once he gets into office. Right now, he's not in office, so there's nothing really he can do until he gets inaugurated. So just to give you guys a quick timeline of what's been happening these past couple of days as it regards to the TikTok ban, let me actually play this clip for you.
No pun intended. If we go back to December 16th, that is when TikTok asked the court to temporarily block the ban. And when I say court, I mean the Supreme Court of the United States. Oral arguments took place on January 10th, and justices from both sides of the aisle, or both sides of the political spectrum, expressed skepticism over the argument that TikTok was trying to use to defend itself on First Amendment claims. And then on January 17th, just yesterday, we got the notification from the Supreme Court that they had decided to uphold the congressional ban on TikTok unless ByteDance can sell TikTok by the statutory deadline of January 19th, which those...
Okay, so as we all know, TikTok isn't going to sell, and they haven't sold, which is why they've been removed from pretty much the United States. I also wanted to show a clip from this news article right here from USA Today, and it says President Joe Biden will not enforce a TikTok ban that is set to take effect on Sunday. So in other words, he stated that he's not gonna enforce it, the TikTok ban, but there was a big fine attached with it if internet providers continue to provide TikTok in the United States. I believe it was like something about like $5,000 fine per person, which ends up to being like billions of dollars. So the reason why TikTok removed itself anyways, because that wasn't Joe Biden didn't give a definitive statement saying that he would not enforce the ban. He didn't, I guess, have it in writing. So it wasn't good enough for them. So I guess that's why they still removed TikTok from the United States. So this is a clip right here of Joe Biden being asked by a reporter, what's his take on the TikTok situation? So check out this clip.
On the TikTok decision today, sir.
Well, the decision will be made by the next president anyway, so I think it will work.
So Joe Biden pretty much said, I'm going to leave that up to Donald Trump. And the crazy thing is, I have seen a clip by Kevin O'Leary who was saying that TikTok is Trump's deal. I don't really know what he meant by that, but he said that TikTok was Trump's deal and Trump isn't going to give it to anybody. So that ultimately leads me to believe that Trump is going to have to work out a deal in order to keep TikTok in the United States. I also wanted to share this clip right here with Kevin O'Leary because I think what he's saying right here is pretty interesting.
Can anybody buy it with the algorithm, get a copy of the algorithm, strip out the spyware, and operate it on an ongoing basis? The answer is no. The justices, in a 9-0 decision, that's what I call definitive, made it clear in the bottom of page 5 and 6 in their opinion, that's not going to happen. And so if you're going to buy it, whoever you are, and we're certainly interested in buying it, we've already submitted a formal bid. We've made it clear that we're not buying the algorithm, basically because we're not permitted to. And so
if TikTok were to sell to an American company, that just tells me that the algorithm isn't going to be the same because whoever buys it, they're not buying the algorithm because I guess they're not allowed to. So that essentially means that TikTok won't be the same if it's sold to an American company. So Kevin O'Leary offered $20 billion to buy TikTok. But this is what TikTok is actually worth, $100 million. So that's a really lowball offer. And I know all about lowball offers because I used to buy junk cars for a living, and that was basically my job, is to get there and lowball the customer. But even I wouldn't stoop that low when it's worth $100 billion. But this is why I think that TikTok is still going to be around. Maybe it's going to be out for a day or two until Trump gets inaugurated and then he gets around to giving that 90-day extension. But how fast that's going to be, who knows? Because I think he has a lot of stuff to do once he gets into office. And if you're someone like me who's been creating content for years on TikTok and working hard to building up a following, and just to have all of that disappear like that, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. I know. I had 109,000 followers. Hopefully that's still going to be the case within a couple of days. But as of right now, yeah, I got a couple of TikTok videos saved on my phone. If you guys want to see like a compilation of like funny TikToks, because that's basically the videos that I liked were funny TikTok skits or dark humor. So if you guys want to see like a compilation of that, I recently posted a video a couple days ago, but if you guys want me to put out another one, let me know. Just let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll catch you in the next one.